not a problem. Okay. We're 4-5. Get rid of all that crap, please. Thank you. Trying to see what this is. Some receiver icons can be hidden during plays. Offense has distorted play art on 3rd and 4th down. Complete 10 passes, throw for a passing touchdown. Okay. Monday night game. Let's go. What? That's cool.
Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get...
Nice. Come on, D. Pick up. Getting some help here. Need to get some stops. You guys won't win this. Let's go. Let's see how we do it. Go right. Sure.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. He does it! Touchdown! The Raiders finish off their opening drive.
Shouldn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to find, punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land on the game.
First touchdown. Drafted him for a reason. Might as well let the guy eat.
Raiders and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6.
And then we get the 6 and out, or the 3 and outs.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throws there for Sky Moore. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. That's a Vegas first down. New set of downs from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buying some time right. He can run it. Galloping inside the 40.
Gone. I got beat, really.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen, and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game. Probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite the runner when called upon.
There we go.
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Splits a couple of defenders and And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Working now from the gun. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield.
There's touchdown.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off to make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver team.
Sorry, Gino, but you ain't gonna be a starter at all after all this, bro. I win this game, man. Oh.
Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. And the first play of the series.
Come on, bro.
Intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. DeMarvion overshown on the coverage.
Setting up to throw. He rolls to his right. That's complete to Bowers outright. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Let's go. They'll throw it. On the move, headed right.
Oh, dude, he hit him right. Hold on to the ball.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Damn, man. Now they just
Raiders ready for their next series.
Okay.
Let out
You got lucky,
by their
bro.
quarterback.
I was about to say they freaking scored a touchdown because you can't hold on to a pass that's right
some more points on this drive. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Come on, hang on to the ball.
The incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the
He's going to throw this one. Buys time, rolling right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Flushed out now to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A 20-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away. Forcing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a corner.
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he will have this Chiefs across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. When they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing from the gun. Getting out to his left. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a
How much more do I need?
first down.
The Raider first down.
Ooh, buddy.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Hit it out right.
Ah!
Also throw the costume. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he's going to work it to the 20. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late.
All right. Oh. It's all right. Let's go. Come on.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw. 3rd and long.
Come on, dude!
Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a...
Come on, kicker, make that.
Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
That's right.
First and 10, they're going to throw.
Powers.
Has it downfield, working the left. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Brought in by his back here. It's Jency. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I know that inflation doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicey.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Here's Jency. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy.
There we go.
The Raiders ready for their next series. Run out on offense by their quarterback. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Throwing now on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And they shut him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
To the 26-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. And there is a touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side,
no choice but
defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Oh, what?
The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. First play is going to be again to Jency. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Nope.
The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout.
I didn't understand that
They'll
signal
decide
at all.
what
I
to
heard
do on
blah,
this
blah,
second down.
blah, 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 blah,
That
blah,
run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
bottle your
Last run
parts.
got
I
him
don't want
7.
to know
Here
about
comes 2nd and 3.
it. You're closer. You get there quicker.
Another give here to Jency. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at 41, 3rd and short. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Back to Jency. And that's a Raiders first down. More than that, Brock. It should seal away the win for them. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're going to pass it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in at the
Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game.
That was quick.
And this offense certainly was today.
Blah, blah, blah.
I've told Joanne and I've told Nina they should buy a nuclear bunker. If they buy a nuclear bunker, I'll come and live with them.
Shit.
Yeah, will you imagine the silence? You know, like abseiling. Abseiling is good. You can do it in any weather. There was a guy who bought the silo. And each level, he put four. And he put two mixers. One of them was a manual mix, a winding. So if he had a power cut, he could still get up and down the levels in the winding mix that he wound by hand. But it was fucking brilliant. Every floor was something different. You know? The only thing he wanted, and he said they wouldn't give him planning information. And put a glass one in. Because he wanted a glass one. I believe him. It's very difficult in England to buy a government bunker. They just don't come up for sale. I noticed a lot of people are buying off shelters. Like, the one I just saw was $30,000. Put it in the ground and
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Browns sideline, you see Kevin Stefanski. His counterpart on the other side, the Raiders head coach, Pete Carroll. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here. The Raiders head man Pete Carroll, his offense gets set to take over once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to be taken down to 37. That's the way to get started. A pick up 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jack Best. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Wow. 45 passes in a game. I don't know about that one.
on the ground. Here comes Ashton Genty. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown, number 11 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right.
Raiders offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line.
Put it in the air, going up it, let them know we in here.
Here's a run with their tight end. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Second and 8.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it lines up incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target.
Second and 10.
It's second down. They'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 3-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. Uh-oh. And a great run after being backed up. He's up to the 25-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. The left side into the hands of Beck. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 60, and this offense is humming. A first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away in the hands. Ball's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He runs with it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He connects with the open man. That's Myers. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold them up.
That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Jack Beck, touchdown Raiders. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real...
Raiders offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Pinty at the backfield.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On the run to the right. Now, he'll air one out. That is brought in. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Dinty, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's jump past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
And the Raiders.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the right zone.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
A big-time play for Vegas. 32 yards. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, faking the give. That's complete at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jack Best. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And not just any touchdown, but Greg, that is the first touchdown reception of his NFL career.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like over the last couple of years, these class of rookie receivers, they make such an immediate impact, and maybe at some other positions there's some growing pains and maybe a little bit of slower development. There's something about this wide receiver position. They're young, they're talented, and they've made their presence felt.
You want to die of the gas? Get a pack of peanuts.
Raiders offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
I don't know that.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of
Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one.
10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Miles. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Browns' 45.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he hit him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now, instead of sticking it on, they use forward with dropping it.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense is...
Where it comes to the hotels, neither versus
Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10.
The thought of Mum, I'm going to come and work for you. She'd have to put her daughter as the manager.
Let's go. On the handoff, this is Genty. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taking down a gain of 4.
From 41. Here's 2nd down and 6. Once again, it's Genty. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out front of him. That one falls incomplete.
My son's about to leave school, or my son's about to leave school. He needs a part-time job.
The Raiders offense ready to take over possession of the football. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
So, about the same age as me.
Throwing now from the gun.
Yeah, no good.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Her pappy is called Andrew Gray.
Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
Now it is. It doesn't. Oh, step. Yeah, properly.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 32
He'll look to throw. In the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Raider 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room. But not in this case.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style.
So he'll be 2 years old this November.
So he's learning how to talk.
Yeah.
Wait till he starts talking to you more,
Yeah.
bro.
He's starting to walk a little bit.
That's the two's a good age to potty train your kid.
He's trying to make noises. You know,
The Raiders game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There's been a lot of external talk about this team, and it's finally time that the players are asked about it.
Yeah. Where it's mainly just sounds. It is. But apparently in person he does try to say words. You know,
Does it like to get up and sit up on your lap and sit there and look around and everything?
yeah.
Yeah, my nephew used to do that with me. My sister
I
said,
was-
"Let him do his thing. He likes to look around and then he fall asleep on it."
I will say, do you want to come to the zoo? And his arms will go out straight away. It will. You know, that's the animals in the back. The horses and the fucking goats and the fucking sheep and the fucking chickens, the fucking llamas. You know, sometimes Sarah will video chat me so the little one can see me. So the little one remembers who I am. But Sarah went through an hard patch at the start. She didn't really want to know the baby. They hired a nanny straight away, and the nanny was doing most of the work until Steph stuck her nose in. And Steph started to give the nanny a day off, and then dumped the baby on her, on Sarah. But now Sarah dotes over it. It was just a bit of fucking post-natal regression she had to work with. But she went through such an horrible birth. And
Roman's calling it quits.
is he?
He says, "I should have told you guys over this a month ago. It's time to call it." And that's all it says.
Yeah, he said that quite a few times. Yeah, so he wants to concentrate on business.
Yeah, his laundry business and whatever else business.
Yeah. He's got his hands in loads of little pies.
Well,
Half
him
of-
and
half-
Garrett's got that
half of-
Connecticut.
yeah. Half of his little businesses he's involved with. Because
All the hard work he's been putting in is not gone unnoticed. It has attracted the attention of one of the team's top players, who knows the importance of helping teammates take that next step.
Pay for permits and apply for permits and shit. Yeah, I never really watched it.
He's in jail for tax fraud.
Huh?
He's in jail for tax evasion or some crap.
Oh, is he? Whistling Diesel. It's like that fucking Bruce guy who used to do the trucks. I used to like watching him, but after he came back and started streaming again, his streams was different. It wasn't so much on him building a truck. It was more around his dad's business and that. And I didn't really enjoy it then. But he went to fucking prison. He was streaming when he wasn't meant to. Part of his fucking bail conditions was he wasn't allowed to stream. Not his bail conditions. Probation. He should have asked to be able to do it or something. And then when he started going out of county, over the county line with the trucks and that, it got him into really serious trouble. He was still a fucking idiot. He took somebody's truck to bits and hid it for him. That's what he got done for originally. So I'd imagine that could have been part of insurance. So I used to like watching him. He'd fucking get a truck that's not long enough, so they'd fucking cut the back end off it and extend it also.
I got you.
Alright.
You won't get a better car, fucking funny car guy than that fucking fat guy. He's as funny as fuck. Some of the fucking stuff Top Gear. Track come up.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the L.A. Chargers. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, you do that.
Wednesday tomorrow, ain't it? It's Wednesday tomorrow.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They go play action here on first down. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Back to throw now on first down. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. A good position to be in here. 2nd and inches. On play action, they'll throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them. Not coaching the defense right now.
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Past the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Hey, we both know there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Brock Bowers, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He'll look to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Besh. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts.
See how the bitch is rough. Some of these women drivers are fucking good.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Back to throw here. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Down the sideline he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Sky Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes.
I agree, bro. Did not need that, though.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's to the left side, pulled in by Besh. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
It's got me sacked. I don't think so, man.
43 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has...
Diecast model cars.
He's led his guys up and down the field in this first half. 3 touchdown passes and another touchdown on the ground the last time they had it. As they'll start here 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you...
Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits.
Ready up.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Dancing away at the 35. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Las Vegas.
That last run, one of many that we've seen from him, and it's going to be the one that breaks Colin Kaepernick's single-game record of 181 rushing yards, set back in the divisional round of the playoffs in January of 2013. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jack Besh from 19 yards away. And the Raiders just continue to roll. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Nice catch.
What a weekend it has been already around the NFL. We had 3 great games on Thanksgiving, another one Friday in Philadelphia, and it's all part of the NFL salute to the legendary John Madden. This week's slate of games known as the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend, and we at EA Sports salute the man we knew as Coach, who brought so much to this great holiday, so many smiles with his love of family, his love of football, and we miss him, no doubt. Gone, but certainly never forgotten, John Madden.
At the 30-yard line.
Quick slant, caught by Moore.
The second down pass. Complete to Sky Moore. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down, Raiders.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. Down the right sideline. And they go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he's in. Touchdown. Zamir White with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have got it on cruise control.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Raiders offense ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll go again with Genty. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
They'll
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. On first down, it's Genty. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty, 58 yards. And the Raiders have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. The Raiders now set to get the football back. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Bowers. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Back to throw. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers from 3 yards out. And the Raiders continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with
Vegas offense ready for their next possession. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
middle. It's Genty. 97 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Right back to Genty on 1st down. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On the give, Genty. That will be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
So out come the Raiders. And they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Las Vegas,
nicely done.
ain't going to buy me fucking train set track. I'll end up buying a fucking model engine to build, a working petrol engine. £450. That Baker challenged, but a miniature 6-valve engine. I think that'd be cool to build though. A miniature working engine.